Get ready to squee. It's time for the cutest games you can play right now on PC. Prepare for your cutometer to go off the chart. It's time for the most adorable games of all time to hit you in the eyeballs and make you make all those ridiculous noises that you produce when you see your favourite Shiba Inu on Instagram. I'll spare you my version of these noises, but from adorable cherry-hungry balls of fluff to the higgledies of Ni no Kuni and the charming squishy spheres of Slime Rancher, here are the cutest games you can play on PC. And don't worry, I haven't ranked them. I'm not a total monster. Who can choose between this lot? With all that amber and DNA, it turns out that John Hammond was really missing something when he created Jurassic Park. And that something is hats. Thankfully, Parkasaurus sorts all of that in this dinosaur theme park sim by adding all manner of adorable headwear to proceedings. It's still in early access, but this very cute version of Jurassic World Evolution has exactly the right number of Diplodocus in beanie hats and carnivores in sideways baseball caps. While that would all be pleasing enough, Parkasaurus offers up a surprising amount of depth. Your very own colourful Jurassic Park needs perfectly designed, and you need to keep both your guests and your exhibits happy. You really don't want the attractions eating the tourists. Even when it's cute like this, no one needs the resulting TripAdvisor score when only half the party survives. And yes, I mean literally half. Ah, Slime Rancher. Where else can you find the cutest blobs with faces who eternally smile at you even when you're placing them directly into an incinerator? Yes, you just keep looking at me, okay? Well, anyway, regardless of its potential for the murder of kawaii creatures, Slime Rancher is definitely one of the most delightful games on PC. Just because it's charming as hell though, doesn't mean it doesn't offer a challenge. Settle down to running your own ranch and you'll quickly realise that keeping the cat slimes away from your chickens is a full-time job, and hoovering up plorts to sell on the plort market is as complex as a day on the stock exchange. Do I sell this poo now or wait until tomorrow? Okay, maybe I lied about the stock exchange bit, but cute, right? There's nothing cute about the screaming arguments that it can cause as someone doesn't man the shields fast enough again, but this couch co-op multiplayer space adventure is positively adorable. Even the title is cute. This isn't Gut Punch 4 or Murder Man 6, it's Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. This is a game where your very existence is there to go and rescue the love bunnies that have been cruelly scattered across the universe, and you need to save the world from anti-love. Yes, that's right. If you haven't had the pleasure, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time sees you control a spherical craft across the universe to collect cute pink creatures in cages. Sure, there's enemies to annihilate and aforementioned shields to keep stressfully in check, but this is still a ridiculously adorable experience that's all about what's good in the world and why it's still worth saving, even if it's your own relationships that will need that after a few hours play. We've had the joy recently of also featuring Costume Quest 2 on our best games for people who don't like scary games list, but that doesn't mean it's not allowed to sneak into our cutest games like an adorable piece of candy corn. Everything about this Double Fine production is a joy. The candy everywhere, the visual style that makes it look like everyone's about 2 centimetres tall. Costume Quest is the equivalent of drinking a pumpkin spice latte at the perfect temperature on a cold day and seeing adorable trick-or-treaters go past dressed as snacks. From the idea that you're battling a dentist on Halloween to the turn-based battles and charming puzzles, everything about this is a deliciously adorable experience that will punch you right in the cute muscle. You know, the one next to your, humerus. It's time to draw from your imagination and get inventive with the next on our charm offensive countdown. Fifth Cell's Scribblenauts has spawned plenty of sequels, including a special DC Comics version, but Scribblenauts Unlimited is the original and best. In its lovely hand-drawn style, this adventure is all about what you can invent for young Maxwell. Whether you're helping him fix the patients of a hospital or aiding a penguin in a museum heist by writing a blindfold into existence, Scribblenauts is never anything less than absolutely charming. Even when things are broken here, it's still sweet as you skip around collecting starites and saving the world one adjective at a time. It's excellent, sweet, pleasing, darling. I'll stop now, but you get the idea. Now, I'm not saying that all of Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, is adorable. Studio Ghibli does have its dark side after all, but most of it is just plain kawaii. And have you ever seen anything as cute as Higgledies? Only matched by suit sprites in their levels of adorableness, the Higgledies are an assortment of super cute creatures with their own powers and abilities. Not only do they just look super sweet helping around the house, also do particularly well in battle as they create weapons like cannon to fire on the murderous creatures such as whamsters that you'll find in the world. With names like Runcible the Righteous, Higgledies can become part of your party with unique special abilities. They're cute, useful, and even just make great cheerleaders while you're on the colourful battlefield. Give me an H, give me an I, oh never mind. Frogs, sloths, sheep, whatever this guy is. If you're looking to get your sleuth on but don't want something as grim as L.A. Noire or even The Wolf Among Us, it's time to play The Haunted Island, a frog detective game. Yep, it's all in the title, and this is probably the most delightful experience you'll have with a pixelated magnifying glass this year. Far away, close up, far away, close up. Anyway, you play as, well, a frog detective as you head to you guessed it, haunted island to uncover the secret of the ghostly noises emanating from a series of holes in the ground. Only by talking to the ghost scientists on the island and adhering to the rules about not splitting up like Scooby-Doo can you uncover the truth. There'll be no spoilers here, but with a sweetly hilarious script, this is an absolutely charming experience. How are you feline at this point in our cute journey? Perfect? Ready for meow? Good, because at number 8 is Cat Quest, last year's whisker-packed RPG that gave us pause for thought. Cat pun's over for a second, and it's important to note that this is far more than just a furry afterthought added to a game to make it quirky. Cat Quest is feline through and through, and even includes place names to make even my pun brain blush, like the Bermuda Triangle. This is a love letter to old school RPGs, and there's more than a few cat-flavoured references to a franchise that sounds like Zelda. Refreshingly, while your journey through Felingard looks adorable, that doesn't mean there's no challenge here. There's more dungeons than you can throw a whole pack of dreamies at, and plenty of spells and abilities to learn to boot. Well, to Paul. He's not dissimilar to those pesky aforementioned suit sprites, but the titular Chucho is a little less, well, passive than those lovely star-eating critters. Chucho wants his cherry, and unfortunately, the other stars of this surreally cute puzzler really don't want to give it back to him. Cue much wailing, gnashing of tiny teeth, and more "Daw, does Chucho want a cherry?" than you might be prepared for. You'll never quite know what's going on here, but that's all part of the charm as you prod and push your way around this strange world from the developers of Botanicula and Machinarium. It's cute, it's funny, and it's clearly very nutritious once you finally get your tiny, ridiculous paws on a piece of fruit. I mean, that's what Chucho would have you believe, at least. Let's get this out of the way straight off. I don't think murder is cute. It's awful. Chibi Jason Voorhees, on the other hand, is positively adorable. Oh, look at his little machete. Yes, well, the final entry on this list of charm is Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle, a game that makes the slaughter of innocent camp counsellors absolutely squee-inducing. Maybe it's how his little mask looks, or how he moves across the board, or how there's a QTE minigame to get the slasher slaughter just right. Okay, it's not quite the same as the other entries on this list, but that doesn't mean this delightful puzzler doesn't belong here. Jason has feelings too, you know. He's a good boy and listens to his mother at all times. Okay, well, moving on, eh? So that's it, our list of the cutest games you can play on PC right now. Let us know if we've missed your favourites in the comments below, drop us a like if you have fuzzy feelings for the Higgledies too, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more best videos just like this one. Click the link now on screen if you want to see even more right now.